Bang! Neeves Knives, I'm Jared, and here we have the new CJRB Pyrite with the sheep's foot and with the whole deployment. The original version had a drop point blade with thumb stud action. So it is a new version. It has the same handle, which I really like because this handle does feel very premium. You know, it feels like titanium, to be honest, but it is stainless steel, which makes this knife very affordable for what you're getting. The lockup is rock solid. I mean, vault-like lockup. You have the whole deployment, which lands in a great spot. So it's got, it's placed very well where your finger lands, so it's pretty easy to get your nail in there or your skin, whichever one you prefer. You can also thumb flick it. And then if you are left-handed, that should be pretty easy to do too. I personally haven't really had a problem with pressing the button left-handed. The button is recessed a little bit. It does pop out when it's all the way open a little bit, but anyways, it works really good. Ergonomic, very ergonomic. It has a lot of weight relieving on the inside to bring down the weight, and the clip works so good. I love this clip. This clip is so smooth in and out of the pocket, not only because of the style clip it is, but it's on top of very smooth steel. So you can easily put it in and out of the pocket, super smooth. It'll never tear up your pockets, and it carries very well. Now I do have one decent negative, but all in all, there's really no complaints besides the one complaint that I have. The steel is a good steel, ARRPM 9 steel, which is a powdered steel. Takes a really good edge. The one beautiful thing about the ARRPM 9 steel is how it straps back. It has a great response to stropping, meaning like when you strop it, its response, the way the edge comes back, it's really good. So it's very easy to bring back an edge with 9CR. So if you've been using your knife all week and it's starting to lose its bite, you can tune it up a bunch of times before you'll need to resharpen it. This one did come with a pretty good edge. The geometry is really nice, and like I said, it's very ergonomic and very fidgety. Now, what's my negative? The negative is when I got it, I took it out and I started flicking it. And right when I started flicking it, I probably got about 5 flicks in, and all of a sudden the detent got so strong I could not open it. Now, I know why, and so I'm hoping this can help a lot of other people that have experienced this same issue, because this goes for basically all button locks. So the way a button lock works is it has a plunge, and that plunge is the detent and the lock. So the scales have to go on perfectly flat and have to stay perfectly flat. So when you start flicking them, which happens a lot with button locks, the scale will start coming loose, or the pivot will start coming loose, or maybe a screw down here will start coming loose, and it will mess with the action. It can make it where the detent is sticky. It makes it where you can't open it. It can make the lockup messed up just from a very slight difference in the scales. So you want to make sure your scale is put on nice and flat. Now, if this starts happening, all you got to do is loosen up the hardware and make sure you put it back on nice and flat. Now with this one, because it has a spinning pivot, which I don't like, I wish it did not have a spinning pivot, but it does have a spinning pivot. So what I had to do was I had to push pressure on this side so that this wouldn't spin while I was using this side to loosen and tighten. So, just a little trick. But anyways, it's easy to fix. So, I know a lot of people run into this issue with button locks, and it is easy to fix, but you gotta Loctite it. And then after Loctiting it, after you get everything set good, you have to Loctite it and then let your Loctite set up for a couple days, for 24 to 48 hours. That's how long you're supposed to let Loctite set up for. Now, I know through transportation and everything, this can happen because, when these knives are being transported, they're going through very different temperatures and all kinds of stuff. Thousands of miles. Sometimes it's extreme hot temperatures. Sometimes it's extreme cold temperatures. So it makes the parts on the knife expand and contract, which can mess with the Loctite. So I know in some cases they might not be able to do anything about that, but I would like to see them maybe maybe possibly just Loctite it a little bit better. Not use red Loctite. We don't want to see that, but I'd like to see them just Loctite it a little bit better so that I don't run into this issue immediately after unboxing it. But all in all, I think it's awesome. I like the knife a lot. I love the ergonomics, love the blade shape, love the geometry. The action is really good as long as, you know, the scales are on correctly. But yeah, all in all, man, what a solid knife, man. And these things are priced extremely, extremely well. So I'm very, very happy with this knife. And it's in the top running now, you know, because the Pyrite already was one of the heavy hitters of the budget knife category. This one is in there, and then it's sitting right alongside the Moyarl. So, man, we have a lot of amazing, where's the other one? A lot of amazing knives in the budget realm coming out that are just knocking it out of the park. Anyways, there you guys go. I love you guys. Until next time, peace.